daily. But when country superstar Blake Shelton decided to clap back at Joy Behar on The View, it wasn't just another minor headline, it became a full-blown media storm that had fans, critics, and entertainment insiders all buzzing. Over the past few months, rumors about Blake Shelton's personal life and career have been swirling non-stop. Everything from alleged relationship troubles with Gwen Stefani to speculation about his next big career move. However, the real spark came when The View's outspoken co-host Joy Behar made some unfiltered comments that Blake himself couldn't ignore. And in true Blake Shelton fashion, he fired back, calmly, confidently, and with that trademark Oklahoma charm that fans have come to love. The comment that started it all. During a recent episode of The View, the panel of co-hosts, including Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sarah Haynes, and Alyssa Farah Griffin, discussed celebrity relationships and authenticity in Hollywood. While the conversation was light-hearted at first, things quickly took a turn when Joy Behar brought up Blake Shelton's name. She remarked, "I like Blake Shelton, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I wonder if all this picture-perfect stuff with him and Gwen is real or just for show. You never know with Hollywood couples." Her comment drew laughter from some of the other hosts, but it also sparked a heated response online. Fans of Blake and Gwen, often referred to as Shefani, weren't having it. Within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with posts defending the couple and calling out Joy for spreading unnecessary negativity. But Blake didn't stay silent either. Blake Shelton's calm but firm response. Blake Shelton isn't the type to engage in drama. He's known for being easygoing, humble, and grounded, qualities that have made him one of the most respected figures in country music. However, when asked about Joy's remarks in a recent interview, Blake made it clear he wasn't going to let false narratives go unchecked. With his signature humor and honesty, Blake said, "I don't usually respond to that kind of stuff. But come on. Joy doesn't know me or Gwen personally. We've been through enough together to know what's real. Those rumors are all fake, 100%. We're happy, we're solid, and I don't need to prove that to anyone." His words immediately went viral. Fans praised him for standing up for himself and Gwen without resorting to hostility, a relationship built on real connection. For years, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani have been one of Hollywood's most talked about couples. Their love story, which began on the set of The Voice in 2015, has been full of mutual support, healing, and shared creativity. Both stars came from heartbreak. Gwen had gone through a painful divorce from Gavin Rossdale, while Blake had ended his high-profile marriage with Miranda Lambert. What started as friendship blossomed into one of the most admired love stories in entertainment. Fans have watched their relationship evolve from on-screen chemistry to engagement and finally, marriage in 2021. But like any celebrity couple, they've faced endless rumors, from breakup claims to supposed jealousy and even career-related tensions. Through it all, Blake and Gwen have consistently shown unity, often addressing gossip with grace and humor. So when Joy Behar made her remark, it wasn't surprising that Blake felt compelled to set the record straight. Joy Behar's reaction after Blake's response. Following Blake's comments, Joy Behar reportedly addressed the situation lightly on The View a few days later. She said with a smirk, "Well, I didn't mean to offend Blake Shelton. I was just doing what we do here. Talk about pop culture. But if he's happy, then good for him." While some saw it as a half-hearted apology, others felt Joy was simply brushing off the situation. Critics pointed out that The View has a long history of sparking celebrity feuds, from politicians to A-list actors, often due to the host's candid and sometimes unfiltered opinions. Still, the exchange reignited conversations about media responsibility and the blurred line between commentary and rumor. Fans rally behind Blake Shelton. If there's one thing you can count on, it's that Blake Shelton's fanbase will always have his back. Country music fans flooded social media with messages of support, defending him and Gwen against the negativity. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Joy Behar should stick to politics. Blake and Gwen are the real deal. You can see the love in their eyes every time they're together." Another commented, "Blake handled it like a gentleman. That's why he's loved. No drama, just truth." Even some of Gwen's fans joined in, praising Blake for being protective and respectful in his response. The View under fire, again. This isn't the first time The View has found itself at the center of controversy. Over the years, the show's outspoken format has led to numerous viral moments, from heated political arguments to celebrity clapback. Many viewers appreciate The View's mix of opinions and strong personalities, but others criticize it for often blurring the line between honest discussion and tabloid-style gossip. Media analysts have pointed out that in an era of social media outrage, even small remarks can escalate into massive headlines. As one commentator put it, The View has always walked a fine line between commentary and controversy. When you're dealing with big names like Blake Shelton, even a single remark can become a wildfire online. Gwen Stefani's silent but subtle support. While Gwen Stefani didn't make a public statement about Joy Behar's comments, fans noticed something interesting. Just hours after Blake's interview aired, Gwen posted a photo of her and Blake smiling together on her Instagram story with the caption, "Real love doesn't need to prove itself." The post, though subtle, spoke volumes. It was a clear message of solidarity and love, a reminder that their relationship remains strong, despite the constant public scrutiny. Gwen has always been vocal about how much she admires Blake's authenticity and grounded nature. In previous interviews, she described him as the most honest and loyal person she's ever known, adding that his calm confidence helped her heal from past emotional wounds. Hollywood's obsession with celebrity love story. This entire situation highlights a much bigger issue: Hollywood's obsession with dissecting celebrity relationship. From tabloids to talk shows, the fascination with who's dating whom and who might be breaking up next has created a constant cycle of speculation. Blake and Gwen, despite their genuine bond, have often been caught in the crossfire of these narratives. Insiders have revealed that both stars have learned to tune out the noise, focusing instead on their family, music, and shared passions. Blake's return to his country roots after leaving The Voice, and Gwen's continued success in both music and fashion have shown that their relationship thrives on mutual respect, not public validation. Blake's new chapter, Life After The Voice. Blake Shelton's decision to step away from The Voice in 2023 marked the end of an era. After 23 seasons, he left behind a legacy as one of the show's most beloved and successful coaches. But it also gave him time to focus on what truly matters: family, music, and his life with Gwen. In several interviews, Blake shared how he wanted to spend more time at his Oklahoma ranch, away from the chaos of the Hollywood spotlight. "I've been blessed with a great career, but I don't want to miss out on real life," he said. "Gwen and I have a beautiful family, and I want to be present for that." This down-to-earth attitude is what continues to endear him to fans, and perhaps why his clapback at Joy Behar resonated so deeply. He wasn't defensive or aggressive, he was simply standing up for his truth, in the most Blake Shelton way possible. The broader message: standing up against false narratives. In today's digital age, where rumors spread faster than facts, Blake's response serves as an important reminder about authenticity. Celebrities often find themselves trapped between public perception and private reality. Blake's decision to address Joy's comment directly, without hostility, reflects maturity and integrity, qualities not often seen in Hollywood feuds. Media experts have since applauded his approach, noting that it helped diffuse tension while reinforcing his credibility. Blake Shelton didn't just defend himself, he sent a message about boundaries, respect, and truth, one entertainment columnist wrote. The aftermath: where things stand now. As of now, there doesn't seem to be any ongoing feud between Blake and Joy. Sources close to The View have suggested that producers prefer to move past the incident and avoid turning it into a recurring topic. Meanwhile, Blake has returned to focusing on his music and family life. He's reportedly working on new material inspired by his rural roots and experiences outside of mainstream TV fame. Fans are eagerly awaiting his next project, and after this latest media storm, it's safe to say his popularity has only grown stronger. Why Blake Shelton's response matters. At its core, this story isn't just about celebrity gossip. It's about how one person chooses to respond to public criticism with grace and clarity. In an industry that thrives on drama, Blake Shelton has proven that you don't need to shout to be heard. His message, that love, authenticity, and truth matter more than rumors, is something fans and critics alike can respect. By confronting Joy Behar's remark directly yet respectfully, Blake reminded everyone that fame doesn't erase humanity, and that even celebrities deserve fairness in how they're talked about. Conclusion: a lesson in grace and authenticity. The feud between Blake Shelton and Joy Behar might fade from headlines soon, but its underlying message will linger. It's a testament to Blake's maturity and character, a man who knows when to speak up and when to let his actions do the talking. As fans continue to rally behind him and Gwen, one thing remains certain: no amount of rumors can shake the bond they've built, or the authenticity that defines them. And as Blake himself said, "We're happy, we're solid, and that's all that matters." That's the kind of quiet confidence Hollywood could use a little more of.